Drake Bodyguard was shot outside of his home and rushed to the hospital in critical condition earlier today.
This is some aerial footage of the house from Drake. This is the rapper Drake right there. This is his house in Toronto. There was a shooting that happened earlier outside Drake's Toronto home, and one person was injured in this. According to TMZ, sources confirm the injured person is a member of Drake's security team. Now, police have yet to say if they believe the shooting is related to the Kendrick Lamar feud. Drake and Kendrick Lamar have been feuding for quite some time, releasing diss tracks against one another.
Now, a lot of people is blaming Kendrick Lamar and the ongoing feud with Kendrick Lamar as the reason behind this, which is just false and absolutely untrue. The real reason behind this is the feud with the Weeknd. This ain't the 90s, yo. These new light-skinned R&B dudes is cutthroat. Like, they real killers for real. Like, they are really about it. The Weeknd himself called out Drake's top shooter, Baka Not Nice, for apparently making some soft and dweebish TikToks.
And we never do the big talk. They shooters making TikToks.
Baka Not Nice is the same dude in response to Metro Boomin telling the industry to pick a side. Baka Not Nice would say, pick a side. We don't pick. We slide and unalive niggas. When I seen Baka spazzing on social media, the first thing I thought was Drake needs some new goons, bruh. Ain't no way my top shooter is on social media making open and bold threats. Like, bro, you try to get us to Rico, man. Like, what are you doing? Like, this is clout driven. Now, after the Weeknd dissed Baka Not Nice, the Weeknd's manager, Cash XO, his home was the victim of an attempted burglary. See, while the criminals were trying to burglarize the home, they met a bodyguard at the front of the home in which they shot in the chest before taking off.
Security guard has been wounded outside of a music executive's home.
Gigi Graciette is live there with all the details. Gigi.
And the man, we're told, is fighting for his life. He's in his early 30s in critical condition and at last check was in surgery. You are looking live at this private road here in Encino. LAPD and their investigators still here. Take a look at this video just shot for you. You can see police officers around a guard shack, and that is where it is believed that security guard was shot multiple times around 2:30 this morning. 911 receiving many calls from people who said they heard 3 to 4 gunshots, and it's possible the victim was alert and conscious and managed to call 911 himself, telling police that he had just been shot here at the home. The suspects, 3 men, all reportedly armed with guns, wearing hoodies, took off running right after the shooting.
That was not an attempted burglary. Like, nobody drives up to a home, hop out with guns, see a bodyguard up front, shoots the bodyguard, hop back in the car and drive off. If it was an attempted burglary, they would have shot the bodyguard and tried to evade the home to get what they're going to get. You don't drive up, see a bodyguard, hop out, shoot the bodyguard, and then drive off if it's an attempted burglary, right? So this was clearly an orchestrated hit or something being sent at them or blitz at them. Now, coincidentally enough, after the shooting at Cash XO's crib, goons got up with Baka Not Nice. And when I say get up on Baka Not Nice, I'm saying Baka Not Nice was confronted and robbed yesterday, a day before the shooting at Drake's crib. Baka Not Nice was robbed and taken for everything he got. Now, Baka Not Nice haven't been active on social media because of that. Right? Now, it's unclear who did it. Right? I'm just saying, coincidentally enough, right, after Cash XO's crib was shot up, Baka Not Nice got robbed. And after Baka Not Nice got robbed, 24 hours later, goons came to Drake's crib and shot his bodyguard. But the most important detail here is this wasn't no attempted burglary or robbery. This was a drive-by shooting. They came to cause violence and inflict harm on Drake and his team. They drove by, shot the bodyguard, and drove off. But here's the key detail that's being left out, though. First-hand account. They drove up playing loud music. It's unclear what they were playing or who they were playing. We don't know, right? They were playing loud music to get the bodyguard attention and to draw him in. As soon as the bodyguard got drawn to the vehicle, that's when they opened fire and drove off. So this was somebody looking to harm Drake in retaliation for whatever you guys think the retaliation is, right? But this narrative that it's about Kendrick Lamar, it's not. Now, here's what's interesting too. If you watched the press conference from I guess the chief of gang enforcement, who spoke at Drake's crib, he stated that they were actually in communication and working with law enforcement in Los Angeles. Now, law enforcement in Los Angeles is where Cash XO crib got shot up and is where Kendrick resides. But I don't think they're in contact with law enforcement for something that has to do with Kendrick Lamar. No, they're in contact with law enforcement, right? Trying to link the Cash XO's attempted burglary / shooting, which I don't think. I think, bro, it was a drive-by as well, right? They're trying to link the shooting at Cash XO's crib to the shooting at Drake's crib.
And then fled the scene.
With law enforcement elsewhere, like Los Angeles, States?
That will be part of our investigation, but again, we're very early on.
People in LA, I guess, in an attempt to take the attention off of Kendrick, they're saying, yo, Drake and them shot their own bodyguard because he was the mole. No, that's not true at all. That's just blasphemy. And I don't think people need to do that to take the attention off of Kendrick, because this truly has nothing to do with Kendrick Lamar. It's the beef between OVO and Cash XO, right? This right here is the beef between those two parties. Cash XO and Drake has involved the OVO and the XO beef and war. Now, here's the thing though, right? OVO is tapped in and has control of the streets of Toronto more than XO does. So it's gonna be like real interesting to see how this unfold, because even like the Toronto, I guess like gang taskmen, they have issued a warning to Drake to stop aligning himself with gangs or else he's gonna be implicated as well. It's unclear what's gonna happen, but if you think it's a coincidence that Cash XO's bodyguard was shot and then Drake's bodyguard got shot a day after Baka got robbed, then I don't know what to tell you, right? But y'all let me know in the comment section. If you're still watching, click on this video somewhere on my screen to find out how the corrupt Dalton Village mayor from Chicago, Tiffany Henya, find out why the FBI is targeting her and why she could be going to jail. Click on this video here to find out what I'm talking about. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.